Hey, welcome to the Hospitality Coach. This is Driving with Pete. Today I want to discuss display cabinets. We've all got them in one way, shape or form, and I've seen good ones and I've seen bad ones. First thing I will say about a display cabinet is make sure that it's clean. Real simple stuff. Clean from the outside, clean from the inside. It needs to absolutely sparkle. If your display cabinet doesn't sparkle, the food within it is going to look somewhat compromised and people aren't going to want to purchase from there. A big part of creating that perception of sparkle is illumination as well. If you don't yet have some decent illumination in your display cabinet, it's a very inexpensive exercise now with LED technology to purchase some LED strips and have an electrician install those for you. So consider illumination on the different tiers of your display cabinet. It will go a long way, and be careful where you locate that illumination. You don't want it to be visible, but you do want it to shine on your food. And there's different shades of illumination as well, so make sure that you do some research into the hues and colors. You definitely don't want a bluey color on your food as it's being illuminated. Now, there's a few absolute no-nos in display cabinets. Never wrap your food in cling wrap or plastic wrap. It makes it look like yesterday's stock, and that's not what we want our customers to see in our display cabinets. And often when I speak to business owners, you know, there is a justification for that. You know, the food dries out too early, or you know, we don't want flies getting on the food. I've heard all sorts of things. Now, if you've got a problem with flies in your display cabinet, you probably need to take other measures. But plastic wrap is not the way to go. So avoid plastic wrap at all costs. As far as your food display goes, it needs to be abundant. And again, I get a bit of resistance when I make this suggestion. Oh, well, look, we're not that busy, so I only put half a tray of whatever the items you have in your display are. Now, half a tray, again, that looks like old stock. If you don't have an abundant display, it looks like the food that you've had in that display has been in there for a while. So make sure that you're constantly replenishing your display fridges so they look full and abundant. Okay, and that's important throughout the day. So you can't just go through your morning rush and leave your display the way it is. You can't just get through your lunch rush and say, well, we don't get many customers after lunch, so we just run the display down. That's not good enough, because you're potentially missing out on people that would habitually visit you in the afternoon hours after lunch, but now they're choosing not to visit you because they know there's not much on display, or what's on display just looks like the dregs of the day. So my advice to you is stock up your display cabinet throughout the day. It is super important, especially if you're starting up a new cafe. There's no room for error. Don't just put a few things out because that's all you think you will sell. You need to make your display abundant. Okay. That concludes my presentation for today with regards to display cabinets. There's a whole lot more that can be said, and perhaps we'll revisit this topic at a later date. I'm the Hospitality Coach. For more information, visit thehospitalitycoach.net. Until next time, have an awesome day today.